Let me make this concrete. If it were the start of 2026 and I had $25,000, this is exactly how I would think about it. The first change I would make is mental. I would stop seeing this as money. I would start seeing it as time. Savings are not dollars. They are months. Months where rent can be paid. Months where food is covered. Months where decisions are not forced. So, step one is calculating time. I would write down my essential monthly expenses: housing, utilities, insurance, food, transportation. Not estimates, real numbers. If my basic life costs $2,000 a month, then 3 months is $6,000. 6 months is $12,000. 12 months is $24,000. Now the $25,000 makes sense. It represents about 1 year of breathing room. That is not investment capital. That is safety. So the first decision is simple. I lock in 6 to 12 months of expenses as cash. No debate, no optimization. That money is not there to grow. It is there to buy time. Time to wait. Time to recover. Time to avoid selling under pressure. Let's say I choose 9 months. At $2,000 a month, that is $18,000. That leaves $7,000. This is where investing begins. Quietly, without urgency. I would not invest it all at once. I would split it. For example, $2,000 now. The rest spread over the next 12 months. This removes timing pressure. I don't need to predict markets. I only need consistency. The investment itself would be simple. Broad ownership, low cost, unexciting. Something I can hold without checking constantly. This is only a starting point. What actually makes this work over time is not the initial amount. It is the habit. Once the structure is in place, I would add small amounts regularly. Not because the number is impressive, but because consistency matters. That could be $50, $20, even $5 a month. If the platform costs are low enough, the amount doesn't matter. What matters is learning to add when nothing feels urgent. Monthly additions remove hesitation. They remove timing decisions. They turn investing into routine. This is how ownership grows quietly. Step 3 is making this sustainable. I would look at my monthly cash flow. Is there room to save? Even a small amount? Because without ongoing saving, this system slowly breaks. Spending comes last, not first. I would adjust lifestyle to protect months of safety, not sacrifice them for comfort. This is how $25,000 works. Part 1 buys time. Part 2 builds ownership. Part 3 keeps it alive. No hero moves, no clever tricks. At the start only 2026, $25,000 it is about how many calm months stand between you and a forced decision. Now let me show you why this matters. Not in theory, in real life. Imagine your income drops, not to zero, just enough to notice. A contract ends, hours are reduced, a bonus disappears. Nothing dramatic, but your margin shrinks. If you only saved in dollars, this feels confusing, stressful. But if you saved in months, you know exactly where you stand. You know you still have 9 calm months, 8, 7. That knowledge changes behavior. You don't panic. You don't sell investments. You don't rush into bad decisions. you slow down. Now imagine markets drop at the same time. Your investments are down, headlines are loud, everyone is nervous. If you need cash soon, this is where people break. They sell at the wrong moment because they have no time left. But with months of safety, nothing forces you to act. You can wait. You can do nothing. You can let markets recover without you interfering. This is what the buffer really does. It doesn't maximize returns, it prevents mistakes. Most financial damage happens when pressure and timing collide. This is also where long-term differences begin. Two people, same income, same skills. One thinks in money, the other thinks in time. The first reacts to every change, the second adjusts slowly. Over years, those small differences compound. The person with time takes fewer bad risks, makes fewer forced decisions, stays invested longer, not because they are smarter, but because they are calmer. This is why saving months matters more than chasing returns. Returns help later. Time helps immediately. And time buys the one thing markets never give you: choice. Choice to wait. Choice to say no. Choice to do nothing. That is real financial strength. So when you look at your savings, don't ask how much money it is. Ask how many calm months it gives you. Because in the end, wealth is not about numbers on a screen. It is about how much time stands between you and a decision you will regret.